Hello, welcome to another update video. Today we want to take a look at CGC, which is Canopy Growth. I've covered it a few times on this channel. I think it's time for an update. Some of you have asked for an update. Let's talk about the two scenarios I'm tracking here. First of all, I think it's important to recognize that we could be in a trend reversal at the moment. Okay, so we could be in a trend reversal from a long-term downtrend back into an uptrend. It is too early to confirm that. It is worth watching for it, I think. And if it happens, it should happen from this price region. So that's the reason for the update, because we're now at a key pivot. Now, why is there a chance for a reversal? Let's talk about the structure. We have, from the high in 2021, a 5-wave move to the downside. I've got 5 waves down there. These 5 waves to the downside might have completed in March this year. I think it's March, April. It's March this year. And from there, I have a 5-wave move up. So that could mean long-term downtrend completed. I've got 5 waves down, and the 5th wave seems to be extended, but it's also a 5-wave move down. So it's all complete. We have 5 waves up. That indicates a possible trend change. What now needs to happen is a 3-wave pullback that forms a higher low. Don't worry, I'm going to zoom in a minute, and then we could rally from there. It's a highly volatile, it's a highly speculative stock, I have to say that. Yeah? So don't necessarily watch for moon targets up there. Typically always worth watching for a 3-to-1 reward to risk ratio maybe, yeah, for trades. Anything else might be just hopium. Well, that's one scenario. The problem is we don't have that 3-wave move down, right? So from the moment on when I started to cover CGC, I think we talked about, I think also on this channel, the potential that we might need another low. And why is that? Well, while I can count a 5-wave move down, this move down could easily be extended. So I could say from the moment on when this larger 4th wave topped in December 22, we have a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3. The wave 4 didn't end here in September last year, but in fact ended here in April this year. How can that happen? Well, very simple, a flat correction, a so-called flat correction, which in Elliott wave language is an A wave up. Oops, didn't want to do that. It's an A wave to the upside, it's a B wave down, and a C wave up. And you see that here, A, B, C. Sometimes these B waves overshoot to the downside. It did that, okay? So it's an A, B, C, and the wave 4 actually finished here. I tried to explain it as clearly as possible, and therefore we might need one more low in wave 5. So in very simple terms, that means if we go to the 1-hour chart, yes, there was a 5-wave move up from the March low. That in itself is not enough to confirm a trend reversal. We also need a 3-wave pullback. The support region is defined here between $6.41 and $3.95. We've already reached the golden ratio level without a buy response, and the decline from that April high looks more like a 5-wave move down. So I'm leaning slightly towards this white wave count, one more low. But even then, within this 5th wave down, which might take us into the $1.20, $1.30 region, we could be close to completing circle 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in wave 1. Then we could be watching for a wave 2 corrective rally to unfold, and then it would go down further. Well, this rally could turn into something more bullish. I mean, if it is the yellow count, bear in mind, we're still holding above support. As long as we're holding $3.95, it could be a more complex correction in a wave 2 pullback. So I'm just watching here for potential buy reactions now, because even a wave 2 corrective rally could be a decent move. But yeah, it's too early to confirm that. There is no buy reaction. It's a weak and speculative stock, I have to say that, right? I'm watching this trend line. Okay, we've got 2 to 3 touch points there. It might be worth watching it. That's just something to mention. The decline is unfolding, and if it's the white count or the yellow one, doesn't matter, then this last move down that started on the 23rd of July could be an ABC structure. because we're dealing with a diagonal, and this C wave has an ideal projection. So often a C wave and an A wave have the same length, and it points towards $4.61. There's no absolute need to get there, but if we can come close, I mean, this is just the next support level to watch. So that's what we need to watch for on CGC, on the CGC chart. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then yeah, check out our stocks and S&P 500 service. You'll find the link in the description. And have a great weekend. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.